Okay, let's see if this works. I had to uninstall this thing I installed to try to do. Let's see. All right. Oh. Let's do. All right, I think we're good here. Let me start the Twitch and see if that stays up. We'll see. Should be okay. All right, what's up, everybody? Okay, I think I connected back here in time. Oh, this is so frustrating. OBS, I updated OBS, and it's like being really annoying lately. It like doesn't remember any of my like stuff. It's really frustrating. Okay. I think we're okay now, hopefully. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay. What's up, everybody? I think we're back. An hour later. Holy cow, that's so annoying. Could have got some stuff done by now, but whatever. Um, I wanted to try to get some stuff done here and then maybe do some practice problems in C, but this stupid stream is just not working lately. It's just really demotivating when it stops working. Nope, stop. I want you to. Whatever. Okay. Anywho, we're back in bitter linen here. Um, so this is the code here. Oh, this exited. Oh no. Ah, this is frustrating. Nothing's working. Why? Okay, so we're back. Finally. Oh my gosh. Alright. Did we catch it? We still live? Yeah, we're still live. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, we're back here in bitter linen. So I am been working on this, and I got the footer and everything looking really nice. I got our logo put in there, little like our motto or whatever. Some nice navigation for the footer here, and then so today what I want to do is, oh, can't see the chat because it's all black. That's right. Let's probably move the chat down here. Okay, that's fine. Well, hopefully it works. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to link the should I make my webcam smaller, you think? Do you think it should be smaller? I don't know. Okay. I want to link the pages with router because we have a shop page that we need to route up, and then once we do that, we can start expanding out from there. So that was my goal for tonight, was to get that routed. So let's figure out how we could do that. Let's go to the React router DOM. app.routes TypeScript. Okay, here we go. Let's just go to here. Let's go React router DOM. Okay, so let's get here. Let's open up a new terminal here. We can shrink this up. Okay, so let's do CD client, CD bitter linen. Let's go npm install React router DOM. What does this mean? Okay, whatever. So we have install React Router DOM, and then we wrap with our app into the browser router. Okay. So in our app here, this is our function app here. So in our main here, yeah, here in our main, we're going to import browser router we're going to import browser router from quote React router DOM. The version module is not provided for browser. There you go. My bad. Okay, browser router, and then inside of here, we're going to insert the. Now, would you use the strict mode? You go browser, router. I open that up. Take the strict mode here. Put this here. Like that. So that throws the app in the browser router. Then we define routes in app. So in app, we define routes. So in order to do that, we're going to import route and also routes, right? And so then we have our pages here. So within our app, we're going to return routes, right? I love this song. So we're gonna do routes. There's just like singing her. So we'll take routes. We're going to do a route and insert homepage. Right? Something like that? No, a route with a element, sorry. Okay, got too ahead of myself here. So a route. So within the route you have a path. Right, and this is going to equal to this. Then what you have is also an element, and that is equal to this. And then we're going to do the homepage element. Right. Cool, so then if we go ahead and add some additional routes here and do shop, we'll do products. Right, because it's a products page. So we'll do this products page there. And then we have a route admin products page. So we don't have that one yet technically. We need to kind of factor that one. Okay, cool. I subscribed a while ago, but YouTube never showed me your notifications. Oh shoot, sorry, dude. You should hit the bell. um, Typical YouTuber shill right there, right? Did you end up finishing CS50? If so, was it worth it? Yeah, I finished CS50. Um, Dude, honestly, this might seem like annoying, but like it really didn't teach me anything that I didn't learn in like some of these books so far. I guess it gave me some good overview. I guess I really wouldn't learn it. The C portion really wasn't all that helpful. It was too fast and too vague for what C needs. So I felt that the C programming and modern approach is much more in depth about entry level and beginner C and getting you like really acclimated to the syntax and whatnot. Now, um, the CS50 did provide a lot of good stuff, but it just got right. It starts off in scratch, right? It's pretty raw at the beginning. But yeah, like I just felt like the C stuff really didn't help, and the problem sets were really hard for the actual like what it gave you in the C lectures for like beginners. So I don't know. Um, the problem sets do get easier after that, though. I guess the sequel stuff was fun, was interesting. I did learn stuff from that. Maybe I'll take that back. But honestly, I don't think I learned anything outside of what you could have learned in like a basic, like a tutorial on YouTube. I mean, that is what it is, anyways. So whatever. Um, I mean, the most important things I learned probably were like the web dev stuff, because then we were able to start actually building sites after that. But I don't know. I really don't know like if it's better to do that versus something else versus something else. Like I really don't have. What do you guys think? Anybody else have some opinions? I tried it before, but I got way too bored when they went into Scratch and I ended up quitting in the C part two. Yeah, I mean it's pretty daunting. That's why I started with the Harvard CS50P, the Python one, because of the simple syntax and I just felt like it was I don't know. I got kind of lucky starting with that one, I guess maybe. Who knows? But I'm gonna do a recap, like a 1 year now that 2025 is over. Technically, 2025 was like my first full year programming. I did start like halfway, like a 3/4 way through 2024, but 2025 was like my full first year programming. So I was gonna do like a recap video and go over like we completed CS50X, we did SpectroSim, we did ChromaPlot, we did some better option. We did like some better option like trading projects. We did honestly we started a ton of projects and kind of like fizzled out a few. We did like the Stalker project that we did. We did tons of books. I was going to go over all the books we read. Reading Fluent Python, Intro to Algorithms, C Programming and Modern Approach. We finished Python Crash Course, right? We started learning React and front end stuff, and I was gonna go over like kind of a realistic 1 year, um, very umbrella learning style. We didn't really go too deep in anything besides Python. That's the only thing we kind of have like a T in right now, like a downward. But yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to our site here. So we're building Bitter Linen here. Looks really nice so far. I have these two different styles for the mobile view and then this other larger image for the desktop view. I cleaned up the footer so that it has like the text is a little bit smaller and a little bit more compressed. It doesn't need to be so wide into the different views. I think it looks nice. Maybe in this larger one I'll make it a little bit bigger. But I think it gets the job done for now. I think, yeah. So we're linking up the routes here, and then we're going to, so I need to make the shop here go to products, right? So, and I'll probably make that shop instead of about, but whatever. So let's go ahead and get into this. Keep going here. Um, um, but I remember liking the teacher. I see that you're doing React now. Yeah, we've been doing some React and stuff, which kind of honestly we're getting a lot of like a very umbrella level of knowledge. We're doing like React and stuff. We're not going too deep yet. I mean, it's just programming is so vast, and there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And I don't know. I do like design, and so it's fun to do these web design projects with some back end work. And I do need to get some more familiarity with API calls and fast API and stuff. That's for sure. But I'm just stalling, and the holiday break here has not helped. What's up, everybody? Let me know where you are in programming. My name is Michael. I'm 26 years old. Got a degree in human biology and a minor in chemistry, and I work as a formulation chemist. I've been teaching myself after my full-time job for about a little over a year now in programming. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know what your experience is and where you are learning, what brings you here. Introduce yourself, and appreciate you guys for joining. We crossed 4,200 subscribers to this stream, so thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Super awesome. Adrian, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you so much. Let's get caught up on... some of these chats. As a medical student, I want to learn coding. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that'd be great. You should join us here. I know I know some biology. I got a degree in biology and some chemistry, so I know some stuff. Was a kind of pre-dent for a while, so yeah, I like the stream, guys. Thanks, AJ. Is this your website? It's my website. We've been building it from scratch. All the designs, everything. All, like the logos, the artwork here, everything. I've been in like Affinity Photo, everything. My Photoshop subscription ran out, and I did not want to renew. It was too expensive, so I switched over to open source software. So Affinity Photo and whatnot. I shaved the mustache too, y'all. Looking at the baby face. Dude, I did not realize it was you. I was watching you when you were reading Data Structures and Algorithms with Python. I have that book. Nice. Welcome. Yeah, I shaved, so it might not be, I could look kind of different. Where are you in C programming? We just finished chapter 8. We need to finish the programming projects, and we'll move on to chapter 9. Thanks so much for liking, man. Okay, we're stalling here. Okay, let's keep pushing. Okay, so we have our routes set up now for these individual... Okay, so there's a different... Okay. Then you use a link from React Router DOM to link to shop. Internal links with no or programmatic navigation. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so then let's go. So we've done that in app now. Main's good. So in navbar, here we go. So let's do import link. From React Router DOM. You can do this, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll do that. And then what we'll do is we have our image here for our Bitter Linen logo, and this is going to be within a link tag. And we're going to put the image inside of here. Save. Right, and then the we use a to prop in here, and we link it to the associated page on our, which this is going to be just the home page. So nothing happened, but I think it did reload there because I'm not sure. We'll find out. If I scroll, can I scroll down? No, it's not big enough. Okay, let's see. Okay, we linked up that. We don't want to use, I don't think we want to use the use navigate instead of anchor hrefs. Would we still use anchor hrefs or use nav? Use href for internal links. Oh, external links. Okay, cool. Nice. So then let's go. Man, wait till you hit chapter 10. There is a classifying a poker hand program, and it's kicking my. I'm stuck. I've been stuck on it the entire day. Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, we'll have to give that one a go. Someone warned us about some of the problems in chapter 9. So, we'll have to get those. They take me about, like the 15 or so problems take me about 2 hours or so to do each. I try to get through them quick, but it doesn't really work out like that. Hey Mike, what other software do you use for stream besides OBS? That's it. I just use the OBS. I have the multi-output plugin by somebody. I can't remember the exact name. I'll look it up in my downloads. Oh, by Sora Yuki. Sora Yuki. And that's how I stream to Twitch as well at the same time. Because I don't use any, you can use a paid services, like multi-output services, like Streamlabs or whatever, to do that, but there's a free plugin. It does just use more bandwidth on your end because you're not outputting to one endpoint and then they're splitting your service to multiple. You're actually casting to multiple. So if you don't have a fast internet connection, it might not work. But that was one of my things growing up that I said when I grow up and I have my own place, I will have fast internet. So I kept that promise to my younger self. Anywho, yeah, that's how I do it. And then I just use OBS for all my other stuff. And I do link to a, I guess, streamlabs.com with a free tier just for like the notification alerts and stuff and the chat, whatnot. The subscriber count, if you YouTube has a live subscriber count within your profile that you can get a link to, and you can just use that link within your OBS as a internet source, and then just crop to use some CSS to make the background transparent, and then crop to the subscriber count only. It has a bunch of other stuff on there. But you can use some CSS to actually manipulate the page and make it transparent and then crop, and that's how I did it. And then I have some styles as well to make it do the color fades or whatever in CSS. Do you use tools like Figma to plan and structure websites? No, I've never used Figma. Ligma? Okay. The chat box is the link from Streamlabs, the account. I don't pay for anything. I'm cheap. I stopped using Adobe because I didn't want to pay for it. I use Affinity now. And I use DaVinci Resolve for editing, which is really nice actually. It's a really awesome editing software that's free, open source. Maybe not open source. I can't remember. Maybe it's just free and it has like 95% of the features. Hi, bro. I'm from Pakistan. Can you help me out choosing the right path in computer science? I'm a student, um, OS bachelor's in computer science third semester. I have almost no skill. Third semester? So you're a sophomore? Just started your sophomore year? What kind of stuff have you done so far? Like, give some more detail. Hopefully, maybe I can help out. I will say though, like I'm learning myself, so I'm not really trying to provide like advice. I'm learning and on my own here, trying to teach myself. Now I can provide you information I've obtained so far, but please, take things I say with a grain of salt. And as I'm not someone that you should be really, you know, listening to and following, I guess. It's more of a peer-to-peer conversation where, you know, should I also start streaming while coding? Yeah, dude, go for it. I don't see why not. It doesn't hurt. That's what I said. I mean, I'm going to be sitting here coding anyway, so why not just stream? But I will say you have to be comfortable, having people watch you and potentially judge you and be okay with just ignoring that. Um, I will say though, it's easy. You might think it's the one thing I talked about someone offline about this. I said the one thing that I didn't realize would be difficult about streaming is I always thought it would be easy to ignore like people that come in and like give you crap or like cause problems. But when you do it enough, right, and like enough times, like it can get annoying or difficult, and like when people come in and they tell you what to do as soon as they join the stream from like their first comment ever, and it can be a little bit frustrating because they don't actually know what you're actually doing, or it's or they give you crap about stuff or hate on you, and so you gotta have some thick skin, I will say, because the internet is a little bit scary. um, you gotta be willing to look dumb as well, because this is like a learning platform, and a lot of people come at it from the other angle where they come at it from an expertise angle, right? Where I'm coming at it from an ignorance angle, or a lesser than angle. I'm looking up to the programming, trying to get up to that level, which not a lot of people like to show because it's very vulnerable. Because you're learning, you're making mistakes, you're having looking dumb on camera in front of people, and not a lot of people are comfortable with that. So I'm just being honest, that's a huge thing that I had to also overcome at the beginning, is like just being like, whatever, dude, like other people are probably having these same feelings when they learn, so by showcasing it and displaying it, maybe it also helps other people, just being honest. You'd be surprised, dude. Some people are, especially in the programming and the STEM and computer science field, STEM in general, like I call them the know-it-alls, man. They come in here, they're pretty brutal. The people that will like grind you on like little minute questions about certain languages or whatnot, rather than just having fun and building or whatnot and learning. Okay, we gotta keep going here. So we linked hopefully this. So we need to link, just to make sure it works, we'll link this shop um, guy here in our footer, and that should potentially do the trick. So let's go to our footer in our universal components, which is here, and let's import link from React Router DOM. And then we also need to import product, or no, we don't need to import that page actually, because it's being taken care of in our actual app. So we'll go down to where we are mapping shop. So I think we're doing it dynamically actually. Yeah, here. Oh, that's annoying. So we're gonna have to do some JavaScript here. That sucks. Well, they're all gonna go to pages, right? Actually, so that's fine. So we're gonna create a div, and this is where the paragraph's gonna go. So let me do a border here so I can see what this div I created here. This is around the whole thing, so that's not what we want. This is for the individual paragraph element for the title. That's not what we want either. We want the UL item here for here, this. I think we want this entire guy here. Yeah, the unordered list item. So we'll take out the link and put it here. And then we'll take our unordered list item here and throw it here, save, so it does that. We'll do a 2 equals to, now this is the difficult part, is we have to insert okay, so we're accessing the item actually here. So let's not do the link at the UL, let's do the link at the actual anchor here. I don't think we actually need the anchor there anyways, because we then can have just the item be there. So we can actually make probably the link be this anchor tag here. And then we'll throw on a 2, and then we'll say, so maybe we'll have to do it dynamically as well and do an array. We'll say pages, we'll say oh crap, how could we do this? So this is looping through the item in our section, not items, not map. Items is in this object for navigation, which is this array here we're mapping through this. We're getting a section, okay? We're then taking the section title, and then we're taking the section items. We're looping through the items. Okay, so then maybe what I'll do is make a an outside array or something. I don't know how this would be the best way to do this, but we could do just like, I'll make do a test array here, and we'll do insert the value of I here, right? Now what we'll do, I guess, is within this div, let's go ahead, this is probably really bad practice, but whatever. We know that the first one's gonna be this guy. And this is gonna be, I don't think we can do that inside a div actually. Look at this. Oh, maybe not, we have to do, this just creates an object for a list of JavaScript objects. What would be the best way to do this? I'm trying to right, so I'm looping through, that's how I'm doing this, is I have the navigation lists and I create some objects for them. So what if I actually do this? This might be kind of cool. What if I take these and do this? And then do... Well, I don't know. Should I just actually should I just leave it as it is? Do products, right? Maybe let's just do all these in lowercase. So we don't, and then we'll uppercase them with a function, right? Oh gosh, that was a bad typo. That was a bad typo, bro. Move on, move on, move on. Frequently asked questions. Bro, I can't get over it. That was bad. I'm blushing bad, dude. Oh my gosh. And then news. Okay, so then what if we do this? We'll link to the section dot title. Oh no. Items index of I, which is just the item, right? But the item itself is a string of home. Okay, yeah, so we can just use the item, I guess. Right, so we'll use the item, and then here we'll do two uppercase on these guys. And then we'll also get rid of this. We'll use a two uppercase on this title. Okay, that'll do that. So we have an error going on here. Let's see. Awesome. Uncaught reference items is not defined. Oh, sorry, item. Okay. Yes! Let's go! Shout out my name. Oh, bro, he's trying to get us. We're trying to get God out here. No, no, no. Probably because they're a hostile person, bro. Yeah. What's up, Dragon? How's it going? Are you worried about the job marketing software right now with all the news about layoffs? Yeah, dude. I would have. I don't know. It's pretty just depressing, and it's gotten to the point where it just feels just like a black hole, and it's just like numb to the pain. Just so many rejections. It's just like whatever. Oh well. Thanks so much for the sub, Jonathan. You're awesome, Jonathan Vidal. Thanks you so much for subbing on YouTube. You're a great, man. Appreciate you. Introduce yourself. Show you. Talk to me here. What's going on, dude? Oh, my control panel. What? Hold on real quick, guys. Okay, hold on. My OBS doesn't remember my credentials anymore. It's really frustrating after I updated. Note to self, don't update the software if it's not broken. Okay, we good. I get it, bro. Yeah, I feel it. Okay, cool. So that took us to that right page. Let's see if this takes us home. Yes, that takes us home. And then we don't have any pages for those other ones. Good. Okay, sweet. So we need to, um, nice. Let's go. That's so cool. Okay, so those don't do anything. So, but we successfully got. Oh, why did this go bad? Oh, oh, because we don't have home as the route, right? So we have to go to, that's footer, app, home, right? That goes there. And then we need to go home, go like that. Okay, so then if we go here, that goes home, home. Oh gosh. Why does it do that? Oh, we gotta go to quote. And we'll do, what is it? You have to do this, this, $, quote, single quote. How do you do this? And then you do slash, like that. How do you do this? Backtick slash forward slash backtick, but wrapped in brackets here. Like that. And we get rid of this. So that goes to products home. It doesn't go. So then we'll go to our navbar components here. Home. There we go. Okay, cool. Now that goes home, home, home. And then we don't have an about. Okay, good. So I guess if I wanted to, so the only reason we're doing that is because we're dynamically doing this in our footer, right? So if I wanted to maybe say, we'll say, hold on, we'll look like this. Actually, we'll say this is 2. It's going to be the slash item. So what if we say if quote home quote then quote backslash forward slash else. How do you do that syntax? I forgot. Quick look up here. Quick look up. Condition question mark. Okay, condition. So if the condition is home question mark, if it's home question mark, then do this, else do that. So now actually if we go to app, we can make this forward slash. We can go to our footer, that stays there, and then go to our nav bar and make this just forward slash. Refresh this bad boy. And now we're going home. Oh, now that broke. Crap. No, that did not work. Home, then go here, else go here, which is the item. Oh, we have to evaluate the condition for what we want, right? So if item equals to home, then go there. There we go. Oh, now do you do the triple equals to? That's my next question. Sometimes they use that. Is do you do the triple equals? Yes, use the triple equals by default. Strict equality. Okay, nice. That did that. Okay, cool. That was clutch. So now we got go to the products page, and now we go to the home page. We don't have an about page, so that's fine. We're gonna make temporary ones. Sweet. Get caught up in some chats. I haven't got my foot in the door yet, and I already feel the pressure. Do you have a degree in CS, Adrian? What are you graduated? What's going on with you, man? Happy New Year, bro. How's your day in programming? What Mac are you using? Hey, dude, how's it going, Rusley? Happy New Year to you, man. Happy 2026, everybody. Hopefully, you have a good year studying and programming. Gonna try to really grind this year and stick to the grind. Sorry, I've been gone the past couple days. It's been winter break. I had quite a few days off work here, so it's been nice to actually get some time spent with my girlfriend. Because we live in separate towns, and I work and then stream, work, stream, work, stream, work, stream, and then we see each other sometimes on the weekends. So it's nice to get some back-to-back time. So appreciate you guys being here. She's actually leaving tomorrow, which is sad, but good for you guys because I'll be back streaming. We'll do a long stream tomorrow to really come back and get ourselves going. I think I want to build a C program project from start to finish in one stream tomorrow. So what I want to do, I already have it kind of planned out in my head, is I would like to build a custom timer, just a timer, and use my own custom like analog ASCII art numbers that I'll generate using just strings, and save those into memory and call those using like arrays and whatnot, depending on certain time deltas, and make our own little kind of automatic timer function and whatnot program in C. It'd be pretty easy, I think. Hopefully we can do it in a few hours, just given that C is a little relatively new to us. And I want to try to do it with as little AI influence as possible. We already rarely use AI on the channel, just to ask basic questions and quick lookups as if you would for Google, but not any code generation like we normally do, right? So, but I want to try to even bottleneck it even further. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that tomorrow. I have an M3 MacBook Pro, not the Pro chip, the upgraded one. Not the Max, but the upgraded Pro chip. 14-inch. With 36 gigs of RAM. Okay, cool. So that took us to the products page. Now let me go ahead and fire up our server. So let's go here, CD, into our server. We're going to go Uvicorn main app -- reload. That'll launch our server. We can open this, refresh, and there's our products. Ooh! Oh. Nice. Okay, it's all coming together, you guys. It's coming together. We're linking pages together. So this is our products page that we worked on a few weeks back. I have this filter section that I'm actually probably going to remove until I figure out a better way to do the filters. which I already have an idea of what I want to do. But this is the products page, and we have these kind of tapes as well, which is nice. Um, we have a sale indication, and we also have if it's sold, which I kind of don't think we need actually, because I'm not going to have products display here until they are if they are sold, right? And the whole point of this is that this is not dollars. This is in pennies right now. I need to convert it to dollars. But the whole point of this is it will go to the um, the actual item page for this, and then they can buy it on Depop. We don't do any checkout on our page. We're just a page for artsy kind of middleman to have a blog and to have our products where you can get them and maybe some fun information about our business and pop-ups and stuff and whatnot. But the products, you can access them here, see what's available, and then go and also see them and then go check them out on Depop. And we have a scraper in our backend that we wrote in Python to actually scrape our Depop page to collect the information and keep it relevant to our database. So that's really awesome. This is looking really, really cool. So definitely the Polaroids need like a texture overlaid on them. So I need to import some sort of image to generate that texture and then maybe lower that opacity and clip it. So I'll probably do that. Um, and then I downloaded this. Let me show you guys. I downloaded this tape pack. Wrinkle paper texture pack. No. Tapes. There we go. So here's some tapes. Ooh, look at that, right? Some cool tapes. Oh, that's not the perfect one. So you didn't have assets. Let's see here. Okay, here's just the tapes that you have to take out on your own. So these ones are like realistic ones. These ones look even better than the ones that we have. Okay. Um, let's do this. That's fine. Just make it like square. Let's drag this over into here. Okay, and then let's go document setup here. We'll go transparent background, okay. Make this in the middle. Let's go ahead and crop the actual, we want to go to pixel and do this. Bring this down to basically as far as we can with the tape. Okay, that's fine. We'll apply that. Let's go ahead and render this out. Export. We'll do it as a PNG. This is really big. Because let me go to my other assets I had here. Where did I save those? Creative, here we go. No. Oh shoot. What's the size of these? Let's go to our not the universal components, the pages, product page. assets, Polaroid tapes. How can I get like the dimensions of this guy? Reveal in Finder. Let me go get info. It's a 500 width. Okay, so it's a lot smaller. How am I doing the tapes in that page for that? Go components, product card. Let's see here. So the tape is here. I'll just scale it down by 90% to 90%. So I need to keep it small, or I need to make a max width on it or something. So let me actually, we'll just render it out. Let's go File, Export, Export here. We'll do a PNG. We'll export this. We'll save it into my folder here. We'll do downloads. And we'll do real tape 1. And then let's go into my downloads. Real tape 1. We'll throw this guy into our Polaroid tapes. Let's go and bring this in here. We'll call it real tape. We'll just say real. This is going to be real tape 1.png. Let's take our reel here and we'll throw it into the random that gets picked out of here. That's what's happening. Okay. Huh, what do you guys like better? So is it the black background that's giving it that shadow? It looks like it, right? Okay. So that's just like a realist. This is kind of like a realistic kind of cartoon. This is like an actual piece of tape. So let's take this one. We'll throw it in to here. We'll delete out this. We'll go to the resize. We'll bring these out way larger. There we go. We'll resize once more. Bring these in. Cool. We'll do file, export here. We'll export out. This will be real tape 2. And we'll bring this into our repo here. Cool. So then if I bring into our product card here, this will be real tape 1. We'll bring this in, override this guy. Ooh. Bring this down, call this real tape 2, real tape 2. Bring this in to our random array. There it is. Yeah, so it definitely has like a better preference to darker backgrounds, but I think I prefer it to the cartoon. What do you guys think? Let me look at chats. Yeah, I scrape the products and metadata from my own site on Depop, and then I just replicate the listings here as like kind of a middleman, and then I can, but I don't remove any business from Depop. I like their service. I feed the customers to that, but I want to be to have like my own site as a way to market, have additional information like creative work, whatnot. I like tape, bro. Which one? Which one, bro? Which one? Here, let's do one more. We'll do maybe this one, for one more like example. Okay, we'll do one more example here. Because they have like a preference to the darker background because they look like to be more, they're Scotch tape, but they're not as like, maybe we could put like maybe we could put a color correction on it. That's fine, whatever. To give it that more like yellow hue for like a Scotch tape, or like a, is it Scotch tape? Painter's tape? Whatever that is. Here. Real tape 3. Go into our repo here. Real tape number 3. Throw that guy in here. Go into our product card. We'll copy this down. 3. Take him. Throw him into here. It's right there. That's him. What do you guys think? What do you guys like better? Hold on. Yeah, 36 gigs of RAM. I got it because I'm streaming, I have Photoshop open, I have coding software, multiple tabs open of stuff, music playing, Discord going. So I figured that, and it was, honestly, I'm kind of glad I did it back then because RAM's was really expensive nowadays, dude. Holy crap. We called our Micron play back at $80 a share. And we rode that one up to like 160. Our boy Tim is still in the play. Lucky him. Okay. I think they just hit 300 a share on those though, which is so wild. In like 3 months, they've almost like 2x. They're 2x their share price, which is so crazy. Tapes look expensive, and yeah, we're probably will re-render them out into WebP or whatever. Um, those usually are a lot smaller. I like the real tape. Getting to learn so much when you watch someone do it. Yeah, I try to be like pretty transparent in what I'm doing here. So yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for the comment. Okay, let's do a couple more of these then if we like this type of tape. Let's grab this guy. We'll delete him. Real quick here. I kind of am trying to like display like a full approach, right? We're doing all the artwork, like kind of capturing in Photoshop. I didn't, it's kind of like a lot of hidden, there's a lot of hidden information that goes behind like creating your own product, I guess, or like online or whatever. Like the design is pretty understated. Like you have to like create all your own imagery or whatnot. Like if I didn't find this asset pack, I would have had to have like taken it from somewhere else, right, or made my own. So it's pretty. Let's try to export this one as a WebP and see if we have any difference in quality. So we'll call this one tape, real tape number 4. So that'll save to our downloads folder. And then we'll go to our here. We'll throw this guy into here. We'll copy this down, but we need to make this WebP, do 4, and then make this 4, and then see if we get this one. And then we're going to actually remove these other tapes because we've decided that we're going to go in alternate direction. Delete. So this one looked like it had the fold, right? So it's this guy here. That looks nice. I mean, the fold is kind of like whatever. It's so maybe we should re-render these out in WebP then from here on out. And then we'll go back and do the other ones later. Okay, so 4 for now is probably fine. Maybe I'll do Uno Mas. We did this one already, right? This one was already done. That's that one. Uh-oh. We did that one, which is the first one. We did that long one. We did that one already. No, we did not do this other wrinkled one right here, which would be a good one to have. Let's grab this one as our last one, as number 5. Let's grab this. We'll recrop it to... Like, I didn't realize how much in Photoshop I would be when, like, creating my own, you know, whatever. Like, you think it's just, oh, I'm going to be coding or whatever, but... Like, there's probably a whole, like, art teams and design teams for companies and whatnot. File, export this guy. WebP, export here. Real tape number 5. Go here, here. Drag you in, boom. Shakalaka. Take you down there. 5 and 5. I'll do the other ones later off stream. Cool. And then we'll just get out of here. Nice. I'm really happy. That looks nice. Like, it has a little bit more of like a white to it, right? I might make a little bit of like a color correction, maybe like a slight opacity, for like a filter or something in here in CSS. But for good, I think that looks nice for right now, at least. I definitely want to add, like I said, a texture to the Polaroids. It needs like kind of like a crisscross, like an X, kind of very faint grained pattern. I think would be nice. But I get too caught up in the design. Yeah, this one doesn't look that great. I might delete Real Tape 2. Real Tape 2 looks pretty bad, I think. Yeah, we'll keep those ones. I like the ones that have a little bit of dimension to them. Just the straight flat, it's kind of hard to tell what it is. But when it has a little bit of wrinkle and dimension, it looks nice. And I like the fact that we get random ones every time based on just this array index. Do you have a delay for chat? No, I think YouTube just has an automatic delay. Oh, what happened to chat? Sorry. It's because I have the... We'll put it up there. Whatever. It's because I can't really put it anywhere because I have words everywhere. I'm in my second year CS, not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Any real advice would help. Hold on. I missed some chats here. Shoot, sorry. You barely ever had questions. What? So, yeah, this isn't pennies. We have to convert this down by 100. Hey, how's it going, Tanmay? Welcome in. It's great to hear from you again. Haven't read your name in a while. Welcome back, dude. Mitch, how's it going? Hey, thanks, yellow crystals. Okay. Well, hold up real quick. Let me, okay, internal point. No. Hold up 1 second. All right, hold up. We back. Sorry, my girlfriend was getting out of the shower and I didn't want to. Privacy, privacy. Okay, here we go. So we have successfully. You want to see what it looks like so far?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here, check it out. So I linked together the pages. We'll go full screen here. Looks really nice. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. This is the main page, right? This is the footer. Better than in the follow them all. We got navigations here. Might make this a little bit bigger for the full screen, but for the mobile view, it goes down to this alternate view, like and then it looks like that. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can click on products. This will go here. So you have
$2,000.
This is in pennies. I know. Don't. I have to. It's in pennies. So I have to divide it down, but it has this random tapes that get selected and displayed here over the Polaroid, and then you can go back to the home pages and stuff.
That looks awesome.
I have to keep styling the filter section, but yeah.
That looks awesome.
Oh, sorry, Parath. Sorry. I'm in my second year CS. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Any real advice would help. See, it's difficult for me to give advice. Like I said before, I have a degree in biology and chemistry. Like, I'm not a computer scientist. I've been teaching myself computer science for a little over a year. So I try to just say, just try to maybe learn along with me. I have a pretty good ability to kind of teach myself stuff and be disciplined with it. So I kind of stick along here. We've been able to build cool projects. I'd say, limit your AI use to just general questions that you're curious about in terms of stuff, but don't have it do things for you. And, what I like to do if I have ideas about projects is I'll have it, use it as in a conversation to talk through how I would go about, starting my idea, or talk through my idea to see what is feasible, what kind of I would need, as if I was putting together maybe a grocery list. But then I would never use AI to go get the groceries or deliver them, whatever. I would go get them myself, do the work, right? I find that's helpful. I find that something that's also really helpful. Is books. You probably have books in your college classes that you're actually using a part of your syllabus, that a lot of students don't read because they think that they'll just get the information in lecture, when in fact a lot of the actual really good information actually is in the kind of fine print of the books, in between the lines, and in the niche stuff. And the books, what I've kind of come to realize is the college classes and courses oftentimes, the lectures are just based on the information in the book. So if you read the book, you're gonna get everything and more. It's all there. So I don't know. Books have been really helpful. Okay, cool. So we've linked together the pages, which is really nice. And then we have that linked as well. That goes to the Depop site, which looks really great. So super stoked with that. What is next? What is next? So obviously we probably need to link the we do need to link the socials, but I'll do those later. we need to make some skeleton pages for these individual other pages that we're going to need. Policies, frequent expressions, contact. Maybe what I'll do is I'm going to add in, to make it a little bit more visually appealing for 3, 3, and 3. I'm going to add in let me go ahead and push this up for now. We've done a lot of work and we haven't committed in a long time, which is kind of annoying. Git add here. Git commit. We'll say, what did we do? We added real tapes and we did linked, so we did add page routing, or React router and route and page routing, and plus realistic tape images. All right. Nice. It's probably taking a while to write those images, right? This repository removed. Please use this new location. What does this mean? Your local repo is still pointing to an old remote URL. GitHub is forwarding it for now, but you should update it. Check your current. Git remote-v. So origin, where was closed, we fetch and push from. Update, we set to bitterlinen.git here, and then verify. Bitterlinen.git, push and fetch. Okay, good. Okay, sweet. That takes care of that. Hopefully that answered your question, my guy. If you guys are here and haven't left a like on the stream, it's completely free, and appreciate you. We have 13 people. If you guys could leave a like, appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna do a long stream tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow around like noon. We're gonna do like a long stream and hang out. I'll probably have like maybe lunch on stream, and we'll do some reactions and watch some coding videos, as well as do project work and do practice problems and all that stuff. So it'll be a fun hangout session tomorrow with all you guys. So let's add into the footer here. We're gonna add in, where are you? Here, frequently asked questions. And then what we're gonna do is add in contact. There we go, like that. Nice. Now I might make some different colors here, but for the time, looks okay. Sweet. Yeah, if you have any like videos we should watch, like PrimeGen videos or stuff, I'm probably gonna pick up some lunch and we'll watch it to start the stream, eat some lunch and hang out, and then a little lunch date on stream. I thought about maybe doing like IRL stream where we like go get lunch and stuff, but I was like, ah, no, that's not really what I'm about. I'm like more just hanging out in the actual room and stuff. Appreciate all the subs, guys. We got 4209. We started off at just below 4200, so good amount of subs today. Thank you guys so much for following along and joining us. I don't know, probably like maximum like 15, 20 minutes or so. We'll probably watch like an hour's worth of videos, hang out, do some reactions, but we'll skip through the boring parts or whatnot. Okay, so the added contact, which is hiccups. Oh my gosh. So now we need to create basically these dummy pages so we can fill them. Oh my goodness. The 1.5 hour video is about. Yeah, we're gonna watch a 4 hour JavaScript tutorial video. Bruh. Nah. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll push up the. We don't need to push. Well, so let's go ahead and do the dummy pages now. So we have pages in here. This is going to be. We need to rename this. Oh, shoot. Not delete. To admin page. And then we're going to add in another. I'm going to take the home page. I'm going to copy it and paste it into my pages. I'm going to rename this as temp. So like a template page. I'm going to delete all the assets out and the components and the page. The page I'm actually going to keep. We're going to keep navbar and footer in there. And then we're going to keep it as this, but we're going to do temp page and then export default temp page like this. So I'm going to rename this temp page. So this will be just like a template page directory. I'll keep the temp because I like the thing. And so then what I'll do, oops. This is rename here. So no hooks, no components, no assets in here. Great. So now I'm going to take the temp and I'm going to just duplicate it into here. Rename this as about page. We can go to this page, open this up, about page. That takes care of that. Rename about page. Cool. And then nice. So now we have the about page. I'm going to copy this here, and we need a policies page. So rename policies page. Rename. Policies page. Take that. Cool. And that's the policies page. Yeah, okay. We're fine. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Take this, add in here, we're doing rename FAQ. Oh, why do I keep. Dude, What the heck? Why do I keep thinking the Q is over there? FAQ. So page. So bad, dude. Okay, there we go. That's so frustrating. Okay. And then we're gonna have contact page. I mean, we already have like our contact in the. We might delete that out of the footer if we're gonna have a contact page, but maybe we'll have like different types, like a form for different types of contact, like support, business inquiries, whatnot, and then those will feed to different emails within our bitterlinen.com, right? Business at bitterlinen.com, support, social, whatever. Yeah. Like that, like that. Rename. This is frequently asked questions. Okay. Okay, we have about page, contact page. I might further layer these, but we'll see. To like navigation pages, information, community. So about page, contact page, frequently asked questions page, products page, about page, home page. Good. So we need blog, pop-ups, and news. Blog, pop-ups, and news. So we're gonna have, we're gonna copy this, rename, blog, page, about, blog page, and then rename here. Cool. Paste this rename here to pop up page. Ooh. Page, rename, pop up page, pop-ups page, pop-ups page. Cool. And then lastly, news page. Okay, cool. So then what we're gonna do is go to delete all this. Get out of all this. Get out of all this. Okay, we're in app now, cool. So we're going to add, this would be, delete this. Okay, so we're gonna add in, so we have products page, home page. So let's kind of do this in the same order. Home page, products page, import about page. We're going to import frequently asked questions page. We're going to import the contact page. Okay. So then we're going to import the policies page. From here, we're going to import the contact page from here. And then we're going to import the blog page. We're going to import the news page. We're going to import the pop-ups page. Okay. Maybe it'll be events. It might be a better name. We'll do rename events page. We're gonna rename this to events. Right, and then we're gonna do events page here. This will be events page. Does the file exist? Top pages, events page, events page, events page. Pop-up page is not available. Okay, so then let me go to footer in the universal components here. And then what I need to do is update this to be events. I'm gonna do news events. Okay, cool. We are both in the same boat. Nice portfolio. Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for leaving a comment. I appreciate you for coming in. AOTTDV. How's it going? Welcome, dude. You're awesome, my guy. Okay. Cool. So we've added in all these pages accordingly. So then let me go ahead and route these pages. Route. So we have products. This will be about page. So this is going to be frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions page. Policies page, and contact page. We'll copy another set down, and this will be blog for blog page, news for news page, and events, the events page, right? And then if we go home, about, space, console, so we go to the about page. So we need to remove, I forgot though, we have this name image here. So let's just say, we'll say about page here. There we go, nice. So then let's go to the blog page. We'll do the same thing. We'll go blog page. We'll go here, contact page. Events page. Frequently asked questions page. News page. Just so we have these temporary in here. Policies page. Cool. So now if we refresh, that gets rid of all those errors. Okay, nice. Go back home. So if we go home, about, products, policies, frequently asked questions, contact, blog, news, events. Yes! All right, guys. Now we have a perfect like working template here to be able to start filling in stuff for all of these necessary pages. And once we have like a minimum viable product, we're good to go. And so a lot of this stuff, like for blog and stuff, I'll probably say coming soon, right? Because we only really need to have the home, the about, and the products to get started. Then we really need to focus on probably getting a contact page and policies up because those are really important. And then questions, and then blog, news, and events from there. But we have good structure now going for all the pages. Those route accordingly. Nice, look at that. Super cool. So super proud of that. Let's go ahead and push this up. We'll say create, we'll say create create temp pages for needed routes for like about, blog, etc. Nice. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out for today. We did an hour and 41 minutes today. We could have done a little bit longer, but I had some technical difficulties with the stream. I downloaded this plugin to be able to do. Hold on, let me actually check. I downloaded this plugin to be able to do vertical, to try to be able to like get like on the shorts feed, but it was really not really working that well. So let me go to manage videos here. Let me go to my dashboard. Go live. Here we go. Yeah, dual stream is not allowed in this current format for some reason. So maybe it's because I'm streaming to. I bet you it's because I'm streaming to 1440 rather than 1980, 1920, whatever. All right, you guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here and joining me. My name is Michael. We are working on Bitter Linen, which is a site for our clothing site. Thanks so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow where we'll go over, do some more project work. We'll do some practice problems in C programming, a modern approach where we've been teaching ourselves C programming, programming in the C language from scratch. And then we'll do some like kind of hangout reaction video, watching videos, hanging out, kind of eat lunch and chill. So thanks so much for being here. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed the styling and whatnot for today. Appreciate you guys being here. Join the Discord, which is linked down below for content regarding all that I've done for learning. Hey, Ronan, thanks so much for Happy New Year's, bro. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy 2026. We're going to keep going here and grinding. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.